said,
people. Visagate
referred
part
to it
3.
as racketeering of visas
Visagate
and
part
work
3.
permits.
Part 3. The letter was so
Very
long. They
concerned.
had to do it in 3 segments.
We are reading, of course, Carlisle John Baptist is standing by from page number 9. Carlisle, good morning to you.
Hi, Matt. Morning to you. Morning to listeners of 295. Morning to staff of the Labor Division, who I'm sure are in tuned. I want to say good morning and send get well greetings to my good friend, Dr. Edwin Alexis.
Do all your job.
And just telling him that we continue to pray for him, Dr. Alexis. And just the fourth time we are there, and we continue to pray for him. And happy birthday to our good friend, Matt, the gallery.
Yes, I did say happy birthday to him on behalf of all his boys and the commentators here at Q95 Radio. Happy birthday. Something happening tonight, John Baptist?
Well,
you never know.
You just never know. You just never know.
All right. All right.
Dig, bring out,
so,
dig.
Page number 9, Kalab. Let's go. The people are waiting.
Quite often, members of the public who sometimes get frustrated when they cannot have their way make frivolous complaints against the staff of the division. Where the complaints are justified, the matters have been addressed where possible. However, most times, some are not justified. I have not been deterred because I am aware that in managing the affairs of government, my first responsibility is for my personal security, and my second is loyalty and service to my employer, the government of Dominica. I will continue to safeguard the integrity of my supervisors and do all in my power to protect my minister from any unfair action or attacks from the public as it relates to matters under my purview. I must admit that most times I feel that I am entirely alone in a stormy sea where no one sees me, hears me, nor cares as to my fate or demise. On more than one occasion in the recent years, I have taken extended vacations due to my frustration with, quote, status quo, unquote, and the lack of response to the matters of concern to the office. Through all of this, my staff and I continue to work to ensure that government service is delivered to the public in a timely manner and with the desired quality. I therefore would like to respectfully and humbly reiterate to you, the Prime Minister, certain recommendations that I have made before regarding the management of the visa process within the Division of Labor. I am aware that my responsibility is to inform and advise. I do not take offense if my advice is not considered. I respect my superiors and respect the discretion afforded to them by virtue of the high offices which they hold. However, I am determined not to be made responsible nor held to blame for any action or decision taken by any other person, no matter who it may be. Everyone is responsible to answer for their actions, and I will not accept blame no matter what the circumstance for things that are not my doings. I will answer to the matters that are my responsibility, and I will defend my integrity and that of the office I have been charged and mandated to manage on behalf of the Minister of Labor and Immigration and the government of Dominica, as long as I am allowed to do so. As demonstrated in this report, I have always approached my challenge at the Division of Labor and Immigration by confronting them, discussing them with staff, seeking solutions at the divisional level, informing or reporting them to the Permanent Secretary and the Minister where necessary, and making recommendations and suggesting solutions that may resolve any issue that may arise. As Labor Commissioner, I have had to employ every style of leadership except being, quote, laissez-faire, unquote, in order to function successfully and deliver on expectations. However, there are matters that are annoyances, and even now in January 2015, I still have to call on the police to remove individuals who come to the office with the sole purpose of threatening, verbally abusing, and maliciously and falsely accusing me and my staff and disrupting work. My numerous complaints about a particular nuisance and vagrant, Mervyn Charlie Andre, has never been addressed, nor was concern shown by the authorities. I congratulate the present Acting Permanent Secretary, who has shown genuine concern about the general performance of the staff at the division and is actively working with the Labour Commissioner and the Minister to address matters of productivity, performance, as well as dealing with those issues that negatively impact on the achievement of the goals set out by the department. Take it from there, Matt.
All right, Kala John Baptist. Considering all the aforementioned, I hereby humbly and respectfully make the following recommendations. If there is any evidence of proof available to the government of any work or wrongdoing by the staff of the Division of Labor and Immigration, then the matters should be investigated and the persons brought to answer before the appropriate authorities, whether it be judicial, conventional, or administrative. Number two, that an urgent meeting be arranged between the Honorable Minister for Immigration, the Permanent Secretary for Immigration, the Labour Commission, and the Deputy Labour Commissioner in order to identify the areas of concern and make suggestions to develop a stable and lasting solution to the problems related to the processing of visas. Number three, that all steps should be taken by the relevant authority to develop and safeguard the maintenance of clear official guidelines by which the visa processing staff of the Division of Labor must exercise their functions when dealing with visa applications. I further humbly and respectfully advise that the guidelines be clear, practical, realistic, and respected by everyone. Number four, that effort is made to deal with the applications expeditiously to avoid accumulations and backlogs. Processing method should be refined and streamlined to allow for a more efficient and prompt process.
How many Haitians have come to
That trust and confidence should be placed in the staff responsible for the processing of visas. If the staff conduct is such that the staff cannot be trusted, then the permanent secretary or other relevant authorities should take the necessary steps as outlined in the general orders and the public service regulation to deal with conducts that may be considered inconsistent with those expected of the staff. Or the government may wish to reconsider or consider the establishment of an independent visa processing unit separate from the Division of Labor and Immigration in order to allow the technical staff of the division to focus on matters of labor administration and labor and industrial relations. I have attached the following for your information. Sample of the protocols that was used for processing visas during the year 2013 and part of 2014. Statistics of visas, work permits processed for the last 2 calendar years, 2013 and 2014. Visa application requirements, the checklist, work permit requirements. So, I trust my effort to brief, update, and inform you on the current subject matter will assist in a long way in developing the necessary policies and guidelines for the processing of visas. I hereby respectfully and humbly submit the same for your considerations. John Baptist, let's look at the attached and move to page, where is it? The global statistics as it relates to visa work permits, the year 2013. Can you read that, please? Are you there, Kala?
Yes, madam, there.
Okay. We move into
global. Yes.
Yes.
Global Statistics visa requirements are January
2015.
January 2015, yes. Year, it says year, item, total amount of application received, total amount approved, total amount denied.
Okay.
Year, 2013, item, visa, total amount of application received, 3,999. Total amount approved, 3,192. Total amount denied, 807. Year 2014, item visas. Total amount of application received, 5,871. Total amount approved, 4,607. Total amount denied, 1,264. 2013, item work permits. Total amount of application received, 1,883. Total amount approved, 1,889. Withdrawn, that's total amount denied, withdrawn 6. 2014, item work permit, total amount of application received, 2,153. Total amount approved, 2,158. Total amount denied, withdrawn 5.
Carlisle Baptist. So these are some of the, of course, the statistics as it relates to the years, the amount of applications received, the total amount approved. Carlisle, so it shows here that a number of Haitians have been issued visas over the past, let's just say, 2.5 years.
Yeah, like 8,000.
That is correct. And but I mean, the things we've seen in this report, and we are hoping that something will come out of it, because I mean, the name calling, the finger pointing,